Good morning and welcome to our APEX Accelerator orientation. Is government contracting right for your business training? This class is aimed at individuals who are interested in learning more about government contracting. This is not an in-depth deep dive, more so of an overview of the program and the types of services we offer. So first, just a little bit of housekeeping. Feel free to put any questions you may have in the chat, or you should be able to unmute. I'm allowing the mic as well, so feel free to unmute. My colleague and program director, Jasmine, will be monitoring the chat for me as well. So I'll try to answer them as I see them. But additionally, after this training, a link to the recording will be sent along with the PowerPoint slides and some other helpful links related to the material. So with that, I should introduce myself. My name is Stacy White, and I am the Marketing and Outreach Coordinator for East Michigan APEX Accelerator. Our office is here in Flint, Michigan. So let's get started. So first, we have our wonderful East Michigan APEX Accelerator logo. So each center has their own, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later. So now I'm sure some of you are wondering, what exactly is an APEX Accelerator? So APEX Accelerators, formerly known as Procurement Technical Assistance Center, is a program of record with the Department of Defense, and it is administered by a cooperative agreement through the Department of Defense with a nonprofit or a university or community college. So those two entities will come together, they agree to terms, and then an APEX Accelerator is born. So then for our program specifically, match funds are required in order to receive funding, and our match funds come from the Michigan Economic Development Corporation right here in Michigan. So our mission is to serve as the access for new and existing businesses to strengthen the defense industrial base by accelerating innovation, fostering ingenuity, and establishing a resilient and diverse supply chain. And so that ties directly into the overall vision, which is to build that diverse and resilient domestic industrial base that can deliver preeminent solutions to the military and other government users. So here are a few fun and interesting facts about APEX accelerators. There are currently 96 APEX accelerators spread across the United States. They all work to foster collaboration and growth in various sectors. This refers to the number of cooperative agreements between universities or nonprofit organizations and the Department of Defense. So out of the 96, there are more than 300 local offices a part of this network. You can see on that beautiful purple map. So some of these offices are regionally run, and in the state of Michigan, we are one such program. And this means that one office serves multiple counties, providing more localized support. So for here, for East Michigan APEX Accelerator, we serve several counties, including Shiawassee, Genesee, Lapeer, Tuscola, Sanilac, Huron, and St. Clair. The state of Michigan has 11 offices total, so even if you're not located in one of the 7 counties that I just mentioned, there's likely an office near you, and we're always happy to connect you right with that office in your area. Or if you're in Michigan, you can also go to MyApex, miapex.org, to find the office closest to you. But again, we'll send you with all the training. And so APEX accelerators are also just the bridge between buyer and supplier. We bring forth to bear our knowledge of government contracting and plus the capabilities of contractors to maximize fast, reliable service to our government with better quality and at lower costs. And here at the bottom of the map, there's just a little timeline. It might be small right now in the presentation. You can always zoom in later when you get this, but that gives the short, brief history of our program from PTAC now to APEX. So this slide shows you all the offices that I mentioned are located in the state of Michigan and their specific regions. So I said that we have 11 offices in Michigan, but what you don't see here is that the DoD stood up a program in Dearborn, and they are the 11th office. So they should be being added here soon. They're known as MOVE, America APEX Accelerator in Dearborn, and they serve the city of Dearborn and Dearborn Heights. So, why government contracting? Well, government contracting for a lot of people is a new market. The federal government, as most of you know, is the largest buyer of goods and services in the world, with the DoD being the largest purchaser in the federal government. The federal government spends about $100 billion each year in federal contracts, specifically with small businesses. There are tons of opportunities out here for small businesses. So contracts exist for almost everything imaginable, from paper clips to armored tanks. So also something to think about is when the private market slows down, the federal government increases spending to support the economy. It's valuable to understand federal contracting in advance so you're prepared with the necessary registrations, certifications, and already receiving bid match notifications. This way you can pivot quickly when the private market dips, and we'll get into all of those services in a little bit. So the work we do together matters. Just quickly, a few things that we do. Again, we fortify that DIB and GIB, as people refer to it, the industrial bases. We increase small business certifications and participations. We help businesses become aware with FOCI, which is later down in the line with contractors. It's certain levels of compliance. Again, also with compliance, we help businesses navigate that cybersecurity realm by letting them know what the DoD is requiring, and we help facilitate innovation for these industrial bases, therefore strengthening the supply chain. And through all this, we also help capture market data in key industries. So we've briefly covered who the Apex accelerators are. So now let's dive into more of what we do. So at its core, our role is to offer invaluable support to businesses of all sizes, helping them navigate the complexities of government contracting. So we were originally established as PTAC by Congress in 1985, and the program was created to expand the number of businesses capable of participating in government contracts. And so today, the APEX Accelerator program continues this mission by strengthening the U.S. supply chain in a sustainable and resilient manner. Our primary goal is to assist a wide range of businesses, whether large or small, that are pursuing or already working under contracts with the Department of Defense, federal agencies, state and local governments, and government prime contractors. In other words, we don't just help businesses secure contracts with major federal agencies. We also guide businesses to connect them with contracting opportunities in the state of Michigan or the state of California, whether that's the city of Flint or the city of San Antonio and many other localities. So we can help you with any of those areas or regions just because we're situated here. We can help you with, let's say, a contract in another state or city. So to put it simply, if your business is located in an area represented by one of our Apex accelerators, we're here to help you navigate government contracting opportunities. And of course, it's not limited just to state or local governments. As long as the funds are public, we assist businesses across the entire country in accessing opportunities. This includes contracts with public schools, universities, community colleges, public hospitals, and a wide range of other public entities. There's often a misconception that we only assist with federal contracts or direct government dealings, but that is not the full picture. We also support businesses exploring subcontracting opportunities. So if you're thinking, well, I'm still a bit small and I'm not quite ready to compete with the larger players, but I'd like to explore subcontracting, we can help you identify potential partners. We'll also guide you through setting up your supplier profile within their supplier diversity portal and assist you with any other necessary steps. Certifications are another important component for prospective subcontractors, and we will help you navigate that process as well. So back to the slide for a moment. Here is a brief list of the services we offer, But keep in mind, this truly is just a starting point. It barely scratches the surface of what we can offer you and what we provide. For example, we offer one-on-one counseling. So this is from registrations to post-bid support. We help the entire process. And because you've attended this training, you will be eligible to meet with one of our counselors to discuss the needs of your business, your goals, and how you see yourself fitting in the government contracting path. So if you're not quite ready yet, don't worry, we can still help you figure out that path. We have numerous tools and resources available to assist with market research so we can help you identify your best potential customers within the government sector. So many companies come to us wanting to sell to the government and target everyone, but that's not always the best strategy. While the traditional saying is don't put all your eggs in one basket, government contracting works a little bit differently. The government encompasses federal civilian agencies, the Department of Defense, state governments, local governments, and subcontracting opportunities. It can seem tempting to target all of these areas, but narrowing your focus is actually a more effective strategy. Doing so allows you to be more tactical and strategic in identifying opportunities that are the best fit for your business, which ultimately increases your chances of success in this space. And so this is where the one-on-one counseling really comes into play. During these sessions, we can get into the details of your business, whether you sell products or services, and discuss how you fit into the government sector. From there, we can help you narrow your focus, guide you through required registrations and certifications, and assist with competitive strategies. We also offer resources like price history reports, specifications and standards, and training events and seminars. This is one such training event, and we host across our territory. We understand that not everyone can make it the trip to an in-person event, so we have many virtual opportunities such as this one, but we still love our in-person events, such as our Meet the Buyer, where you can meet with buyers, talk about your services, and learn more about proposal development. So hopefully we'll have one of those coming up very soon, and you'll get those details. But our goal ultimately is to bring those experts, making sure that you have access to all the right information. So continuing down the list, we offer bid match services, which allow you to access special bid match resources that would typically cost you money. Through us, it's free. We pay for that service for you. And additionally, we assist with market opportunity assessments, solicitation reviews, and proposal and bid preparation. However, there are a few things we don't do. We do not write proposals or tell you what to charge the government. That said, we do help you guide you through the proposal process. For example, if you find a solicitation that you're interested in, you can reach out to us and we'll help you strategize how to approach the proposal and how to craft your response. While we don't write the proposal for you, having our expertise on hand to assist with formatting and ensuring the submission is solid really can make a huge difference in your success. So the federal government has procurement goals, and what we see here are those goals. The federal government, according to the Code for Federal Regulations, shall spend 23% with small businesses, 5% for small disadvantaged businesses, 5% for women-owned small businesses, 3% for hub zone, which is location based, and the others are based on ownership. And lastly, 3% for service disabled veteran owned businesses. So there's been a lot just making sure that small disadvantaged and small businesses in general are aware of the different resources. And so this includes APEX Accelerators, the Small Business Development Center, and of course there are many other resources able and open to small businesses to support them in doing government contracting with the government. So continuing from the previous slide, there are certifications for all of those. So here we see the socioeconomic disadvantage set-asides with their designated certifications. These are all certifications that we as Apex Accelerators can assist you with. So there is women-owned small business, economically disadvantaged women-owned small business, veteran-owned small business, service-disabled veteran-owned small business, 8A, hub zone minority-owned small business, and disadvantaged business enterprise. Um, the 8A certification is for individuals that are both socially and economically disadvantaged. Hub Zone, as we talked about, is based off of geographical certification. Um, and disadvantaged business enterprise is for agencies that receive federal funding through the Department of Transportation for projects. So Michigan Department of Transportation, Smart Bus in the Detroit area, Metro Airport, Bishop Airport, Gerald R. Ford Airport. A lot of the times it's the transportation entities that utilize the DBE certification. So here in Michigan, that is through something we have called a unified certification program. So you can either be certified through MDOT or also the city of Detroit does certifications for disadvantaged businesses. So Metro Airport still might be doing that as well. But based on this list, the first 6 certifications are administered through the Small Business Administration, the US SBA. The last 2 are not. The SBA did do just a massive site update a few months ago, which streamlined the entire application process. Before you'd have to complete an application per certification. Now you get to do just one for however many you qualify for. So it's very nice, and we can always help you with that. And SBA applications are also at no costs. So this is one of the coolest services that we offer, the bid match that we mentioned. We briefly touch on it, but basically we put company capabilities into our system and it populates an email to you on a daily basis of opportunities based on keywords, phrases, product service information, NAICE codes, product service codes, and federal supply codes. And then it can be filtered geographically. We are unable to do it any smaller than a state, but if you're looking regionally, let's say you want to do contracting around the state of Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and Illinois, we can set that up within your profile and it'll populate that email. It's a web-based service, and the best part is that it's free for you because your tax dollars are hard at work. Now, the service is only as good as you make it. If you're not actively checking the emails, how will you know if the opportunities you receive make sense to you and your business? This is also a great way to give feedback like, hey, to my counselor, I'm not sure why my profile is pulling up these weird construction contracts when I don't do construction. And that way we can tweak it for you and make sure they're relevant. And that way we can best help you. Okay, so we are almost finished this morning, but as you can see, we are the green territory right there in Michigan. And again, our office is located in the city of Flint, and you're more than welcome to come and pay us a visit, or we can come directly to you. In fact, we love to come out and give clients a visit to see your office culture and get your team on board with government contracting. If there's any way we can help educate other members of your team, we are also happy to do so. And if you are not located in the green area, but you are located in Michigan, you can go to that My Apex link, which Jasmine also dropped in the chat. And of course, if you also know of any business within your area, a friend, a colleague that may benefit from our support, feel free to send them our way and our information. With that, we have made it through the presentation. Hopefully that the information I provided you with was easy to understand and you'll leave here today knowing a little bit more than what you came in with, and I'd be happy to answer any questions before I turn you loose for the day. Thank you so much again for joining. That follow-up email will be sent out later today, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and be sure to connect with our counselors and schedule a counseling session with us, as we'd love to help you with the next steps in this process. Have a great day, everyone.